Welcome to the second episode of Champagne with Sharmila, a video series where we discuss everything related to homes. In today's episode, we're going to talk about protesting your property tax. So in the month of April in the state of Texas, you will start receiving statements from the county where basically they give you the appraised value of your home. And if you think that your home is worth less than what they think it is, then you have the right to protest. And as a taxpayer, one of the biggest rights you have is the right to protest to the appraisal district. So this is a very systematic way that you can protest your property tax, and there are steps involved, and I'm going to take you through those. And basically, your goal is to reduce your assessed value of your home, which will reduce your tax liability. So let's go through the 5 different steps involved. The first step is when you receive the notice of the appraised value, you look at it and make sure that all the information is accurate in terms of the size of your home, the number of bedrooms, the acreage, all of that stuff. Also make sure that the exemptions are in place, because if this is your primary residence, you should have your homestead exemption. Sometimes some people have 65 plus exemption. So once you evaluated the notice and make sure that all that information is accurate, then you have to decide whether or not you want to protest your property tax. And you know, it's your right, you should exercise it. There are 2 different ways you can do it. You can do it on your own, or you can hire a professional. And if you hire a professional, they will charge, you know, their fees, which could be anywhere between 35 to 50% of the money that you end up saving on taxes. If you're going to do it on your own, you can do it online, or there could be informal hearing that you attend. And my recommendation would be to not do this online protest, because invariably, if you're not able to win the argument, then your only recourse is to go to formal hearing, which can be a little intimidating because it has a panel of 3 or 4 different people who will, you know, discuss the case with you, and you know, it's kind of a little scary. But if you do informal hearing, you have greater chances of, you know, resolving the case with one appraiser. So once you made the decision, you have a form that comes with the notice that you need to fill out. And that's a very important form to fill out, because there are certain boxes that you need to check. And, you know, I don't have this year's appraisal notice. So I will probably do another episode in a few weeks where we talk about exactly how to fill out the form. And your deadline is May 15th, or about 30 days once the notice has been delivered, whichever one is later. So make sure that you don't send out the form as soon as you get it. Wait until the end, because that maximizes your chances, because what has happened is other neighbors have gone and hopefully they have reduced their value, and that forces the appraisal district to help you reduce your appraised value. So now once you've done that, you sent it in, and you will receive a notice back from the appraisal district with a date and time for your informal hearing. And now you have time to collect all the data, your evidence, to prove that, hey, your value is actually lower than what they think it is. You can use your realtor's help to collect all this information. You can look at the county website and see what the assessed values are in the neighborhood. So there is a systematic way to collect all this information. And once you have all that, the day of the hearing comes. When you go there, you sit in front of the appraiser, and you know, typically these meetings last for no more than 15 minutes. And at the end of it, they will tell you whether they can make the adjustment or not. And if they can, of course, your assessed value has gone down, and so has your property tax. So you come out feeling happy, excited, and yeah, it's a great way to protest your property tax. And that's it. This is just an overall overview. There are detailed steps that we can talk about. If you have questions, feel free to send those to me, because I can, you know, answer those questions in my next episode when we talk about, you know, protesting your property tax and how to fill out the form. But bottom line, go for it, do it, and keep your property taxes under check. This is all I have for today. If you like this information, please share it, like the video, and put any questions you may have in the comment section. And until next time, I'm Sharmila.